Welcome to F1 Blogs. Hello race fans. Welcome to F1 Blogs, your ultimate destination for exclusive Formula 1 content. If you're a true F1 fan, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest news, analysis, and behind-the-scenes stories from the world of Formula 1. Now, let's dive into the action from Melbourne. Alonso impresses with strong pace in Melbourne. Fernando Alonso starts the 2025 Formula 1 season with a competitive performance in the Australian Grand Prix qualifying session. The Aston Martin driver secured 12th place on the grid, but the result does not reflect his true pace. A mistake in Q2, where he ran wide on turn 10 and damaged the floor of his AmR25, compromised his final lap. Despite this setback, Alonso remains optimistic about his chances in the race and believes his car is fast enough to fight for points. "I'm happy with the feeling in the first qualifying session of the year," Alonso said. "It's the first time you share the track in identical conditions with everyone else, and it's always interesting to see where you stand. We were in the top 10, which means we are quite fast. I made a small mistake in Q2, went a bit wide in turn 10, and probably damaged the floor. The car wasn't 100% after that, but even so, we were still in P10 at one point. Maybe Q3 was possible, which is a good sign for this first qualifying of 2025. Alonso's pace in Q1 was strong, clocking a lap time of 1:17.2. Considering track evolution, he believes he could have improved to 1:16.9 or 1:17.0, which would have put him around P9. He admits they are not competing for the top 5 yet, but being close to Q3 is encouraging for the team. The Q1 pace is the real reference, while Q2 was impacted by damage. If I had been able to push with a perfect car, we could have been around P9 like Gasly. We aren't fighting for the top 5, but we're close to the Q3 group, which is a positive sign," he added. Aston Martin shows signs of progress. Aston Martin entered the 2025 season with many questions after an uncertain preseason. Early indications suggest that the team has taken a step forward. In FP3, they tested a setup that did not work as expected, forcing them to revert to the configuration from FP2. Despite this, they found strong pace during qualifying, which Alonso sees as a positive development. "After the winter tests, you never really know where you stand. We tried some experiments in FP3, but they didn't work. We had to go back to the FP2 setup, and even then, we were competitive. In Q1, we were only 2/10 away from the best times, which shows we have a fast car," Alonso explained. With Williams, Alpine, and even RB showing improvement, the midfield battle is tighter than ever. Aston Martin will need to keep developing the AmR25 to stay in the fight for top positions. Rain and visibility concerns for the race. Looking ahead to Sunday's race, weather conditions could play a crucial role. The forecast predicts rain, which could create visibility issues on Melbourne's twisty street circuit. Alonso highlighted the challenges of racing in wet conditions, especially when the track does not drain water quickly. "The biggest question mark is visibility. If it rains, it can be a fun race. But Melbourne has no long straights, it's a very twisty circuit, and that can make visibility a big problem. It's not fun when you're driving and can't see ahead. But we are ready, and the conditions will be the same for everyone," he said. Starting from P12, Alonso is just 2 positions away from the points. If conditions get chaotic, he could capitalize and climb the order. Positive signs for Alonso and Aston Martin. Although qualifying did not show his true pace, Alonso remains upbeat about the car's potential. His strong lap times in Q1, combined with Aston Martin's improvements, indicate that they have a solid foundation to build on for the season. The first qualifying session clears some of the doubts. "We knew we had questions about our competitiveness, and now we can see that we are fast. Are there faster cars? Yes. Do we need to improve? Yes. But we have a good base," he concluded. With a tricky race ahead, all eyes will be on Alonso to see if he can fight his way into the points and start his 2025 season on a high note. Subscribe to F1 Blogs for more. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, F1 Blogs. We bring you the latest news, analysis, and exclusive content from the world of Formula One. Don't miss out, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. Racing car fire.